Since the founding fathers, the love of the land is something buried deep inside of us. It is our heritage, our history, our passion. And we are its greatest stewards. From the smallest blades of grass to the widest of nature's wonders, this is who we are. This is Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land. Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Polaris Off-Road, Think Outside, Winchester Ammunition and Firearms, the American legend. Hayden Outdoors, the brand that sells the land. Outdoor Lending, we find the best loan for your land. Western Heritage Consulting and Engineering, envision, design, build. Conterra, financing American agriculture. And True Timber, the world's best-selling camo.
Welcome to Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land. I'm your host, Alan Treadwell. On this episode, we start in Larimer County, Colorado, on a ranch listed by Agent Casey Stamen, before heading to Missouri to check out a highly managed hunting retreat with some of the best whitetail and turkey hunting the Ozarks have to offer. And then we're in South Carolina to check out a listing with a commercial pork operation and fenced pastures for livestock. And finally, we're out in Colorado to check out a large ranch owned by the same family for 3 generations. And while we showcase a few select listings on each episode, Hayden Outdoors has hundreds of properties listed from coast to coast on HaydenOutdoors.com. Now let's head out to Kansas to hear from Dax Hayden and the folks at Pheasants Forever.
It's a funny story. We've always joked that you had to be mad at pheasants to hunt them effectively. And so, joking aside, it's always been so fun for my family to hunt pheasants in western Kansas. And we grew up doing it, I would say avidly, and especially our wives would say very avidly. So we hunt pheasants hard. We love to grow habitat. We always say we raise more birds than we kill. And it's something that is passionate to my dad, my brother, my son, and our whole family.
It's part of the American tradition. So we live in a country where people have participated in the outdoors for basically ever, and it's inherent part of what we do.
Colby turn, Harley, whoa.
And rooster. I'm excited today. We're getting to go out to Colby, Kansas to hunt near my hometown. It's exciting because going on a board hunt with the National Pheasants Forever group and able to have good inputs on how to raise and improve pheasant habitat throughout the country.
I grew up in the uplands. So many like me grew up in the uplands, chasing birds, chasing dogs, chasing butterflies. Right, that's where I got to spend time with my mom and dad, who were both bird hunters, and really got to connect with my parents on a more of an adult level. And seeing what those landscapes mean to my parents really resonated with me as I grew up. And that's something that I want to pass on to every American, because I think those places are instrumental in the fabric of the culture of who we are as Americans. We need those wild places. We need the uplands to pass on who we are. Come here, good girl. Good job, buddy. Okay, Gib.
There you go. Kansas rooster. Late season longtails.
When you're in the landscape like western Kansas around Colby or Goodland or or even the tri-state area where we live and work a lot. And the habitat is critical for everything. Deer, sometimes elk, all the varmints, pollinators, bees, birds, everything thrives with excellent habitat.
The uplands and the North American grasslands, including our prairies, are the most threatened ecosystem in the world. We hear a lot about what's going on in the rainforest, but the rainforest is really in our backyard, and it's our prairie. In the last 10 years alone, we've lost 53 million acres of that habitat, which is an area the size of Kansas. To combat that, along with the declining hunter population and the decline in relevance for upland habitat, we decided we couldn't wait any longer, and we developed and launched the Call of the Uplands campaign. Call of the Uplands is the organization's first ever comprehensive campaign. The working financial goal is to raise $500 million for upland habitat conservation and to secure the next generation of hunter conservationists.
Honor and lab, huh? Get on her and stay on her. Good dog, good dog, good dog. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Harley, here.
Pheasants Forever and Quail Forever, our motto is the Habitat Organization. It's backyards of the sagebrush country, it's the prairies, it's the oak savannas of bobwhite quail country. That's why we exist, to put those habitats back on the landscape for our favorite birds.
I don't know where you do that in late January. Wow.
Hayden Outdoors has come on board with the organization in the last couple years and is a tremendous advocate and supporter of the cause.
Hayden Outdoors has been proud with our agents over the last 2 years to donate almost $300,000 to Pheasants Forever. And the reason we did was because we felt like we could make a difference. So the agents give a certain amount per closing, and Hayden Outdoors matches that. And then with that, we donate that to chosen habitat organizations. And in this case, the last couple of years, it's been Pheasants and Quail Forever. And we've seen a real difference we can make on the ground. So it's been exciting to see the progress, and we're excited to see more of that progress as we go in the next year.
We want people to love these species, right? And we've all evolved in that way, typically when we're growing up as hunters. You fall in love with a species because of a moment, because of a place, because of a sequence of actions with a bird dog going on point, a rooster flushes, you make a shot, and it's transcendent, right? And then it goes deeper, right? You love that bird, then you start to love the place. Then you start to love the place that represents within you, within your mind, within America. And that's where, yeah, we'll take that progression for the love of a species because we know it's gonna explode to a place, into perspective on the planet that we view as the perfect way to approach environmental conservation and a healthier planet for all of us. Whether you're a hunter or not, hunters are saving America. We're cleaning the waters, we're creating habitat, creating places for everybody to enjoy as wild spaces.
This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Western Heritage Consulting and Engineering. Envision, design, build. Winchester XPR. Experience performance. At Hayden Outdoors, we truly value our team of professional land brokers and agents. They are knowledgeable individuals, share our love of the land, and are dedicated to excellent work ethics and attention to detail. We are currently seeking experienced land professionals from coast to coast to join the Hayden team. If you believe you're a good fit, please contact us at 866-741-8323. We look forward to hearing from you.
Conterra Ag Capital isn't just another lending institution. We are a nationwide network of ag experts ready to meet the financial needs of farmers and ranchers in rural America. Conterra understands ag loans are never one size fits all. We listen to our clients so we can get the whole picture, not just numbers on a spreadsheet. We are there with boots on the ground. Conterra, real people, real ag experts. Visit ConterraAg.com to learn more.
The Winchester Model 70, the rifleman's rifle.
This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by True Timber, the world's best-selling camo.
Now let's head to Larimer County, Colorado to check out a property agent Casey Stamen has listed, Little Red Mountain Ranch.
Perfectly located 25 minutes from Fort Collins, Colorado, the 1,300-acre Little Red Mountain Ranch offers ample flexibility as an equine facility, small cattle operation, and hunting property. Stonewall Creek, lined with cottonwoods, runs through the property, providing water and cover for stock and wildlife. The grassy pastures offer grazing for horses or cattle, and the ranch is fully fenced and cross-fenced. The home is roughly 5,500 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, and the property boasts a 250-foot by 90-foot indoor riding arena, as well as a 300-foot by 150-foot outdoor riding arena. Sitting in Game Unit 9, the ranch holds good numbers of elk, antelope, and mule deer, coupled with amazing equine facilities and a beautiful home make this ranch the complete package.
Now let's head to Howell County, Missouri to check out a property agent Jeff Lovin has listed, Trask Hunting Retreat.
The Trask Hunting Retreat is roughly 260 acres, offering amazing location and incredible recreational opportunities. Located in Missouri between Willow Springs and Mountain View, this property has multiple food plots scattered throughout, as well as numerous ponds. This premier 260-acre tract has been highly managed and provides some of the best white-tailed deer and turkey hunting the Ozarks has to offer. The property also features incredible building sites, and there's currently a 24 by 30-foot hunting camp that has power and a 1,200-gallon holding tank for water. This property offers hardwood ridges of white and red oaks and has an excellent trail system throughout, completing one amazing Missouri property.
And finally, we're in York County, South Carolina, where agent Heath Thompson has a commercial property listed, Mauney Farm. Boy, Heath, this is some pretty country through here. Tell me a little bit about this listing you got.
We're in Sharon, or right above Sharon, South Carolina. Hog farm, really pretty place. It's on about 500 acres. Kind of got a cow set up around it, and got some hay fields in the back, and it's got some big pines in the back. The biggest part of this is this facility we're fixing to see is, this is a sow operation. They run about 3,000 sows in this operation. They move about 75,000 pigs a year. How many hogs or how many sows do y'all carry at this facility?
A little over 2,400.
Tell us a little bit about the revenue.
Well, we take in a little over 1.3 million a year per year. We sell pigs, go out every week. Check comes in every week. People get paid every 2 weeks.
That's
so it's a regular production system.
It's a good investment. This place, the day of being able to take a hog and go to your local sale and sell that hog and then it go to the slaughterhouse are kind of over. Now hogs are sold hanging weight, which means cold storage, frozen weight. A place like this, they provide them the pigs, they provide the sows, they provide the feed. So they're getting paid per hog they turn out.
So do they have a contract with a growing company?
That's right. They bring the hogs in, they bring the feed in, and this place, one of the great things about this place is you don't have to do anything. If you buy this place, that company will come in and still pay you $500,000 a year, and they'll run everything. Now I noticed too, you've got all these pastures and everything's laid out for cattle. How many cows can y'all run over, in a summer? 100 head?
Well, during the summer, you can run 100, 150 head with the irrigation system.
And your irrigation, you're pumping out of your lagoon to irrigate these pastures. This is a beautiful farm. This place is unique. It's open. We don't see a lot of farms like this. It's just, y'all got a great operation there.
This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Winchester Repeating Arms, the American legend. Goodland, Kansas, 1976 is where it all began for Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Over 200 brokers and agents from coast to coast. We're still going strong. If you want to sell your farm, ranch, hunting property, needing a land valuation, or in the position to purchase your next property, give our team a call at 866-741-8323. That's 866-741-8323. Or visit HaydenOutdoors.com. Hayden Outdoors is the brand that sells the land.
Winchester USA Ready Defense is a select grade of personal defense ammunition that offers a unique combination of stopping power, penetration, and reliable expansion. The innovative hex vent rigid insert shields the hollow point by channeling soft material for positive expansion and energy transfer. Built with match-grade primers for trusted reliability. Be ready when you need it most with USA Ready Defense.
This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Conterra, financing American agriculture.
Now let's head out to Moffat County, Colorado to check out a multi-generational farm Agent Rick Kuzel has listed, Rio Romo. The Rio Romo Ranch is located just a few miles west of Craig, Colorado, and Rick, we have had an awesome time spending a couple of days out here chasing mule deer.
Yeah, I can guarantee you we were over less than half of the ranch. 18,650 deeded acres, and then about another 3,800 acres of BLM land.
And it's all one contiguous block.
One contiguous block.
A lot of times when people think this western Colorado, west of Craig, you know, just that kind of wide open country. And this isn't like that.
This is far from wide open country. I mean, a lot of canyons, a lot of cliffs. It is very diverse, very good access. You can travel everywhere on this, you know, whether you're wanting to go horseback, UTV. You can get around on this place literally in a pickup.
And it's set up as a working cattle operation.
Definitely. The place has a ton of potential, but I mean, it's a working man's cattle ranch.
I'll tell you what, Rick, this ranch is as diverse as one I've been on, you know, from pasture grounds to sagebrush to these incredible rock formations. You know, this ranch is really a hunter's paradise, and it has the ability to run a large number of cattle too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, on an average year, normal precipitation type year, it's very easily 1,000, 1,100 yearling. It is an ideal yearling operation.
And the thing that we have done the last couple of days might be the best kept secret of the ranch, and that is the hunting on this place.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know of a ranch that has a higher density of mule deer on it.
We got a little pocket right here, and there's a hot doe in this area, and there's 4 or 5 bucks cruising around, and one of them looks to me like maybe an older age class. I'm just trying to get a better look at his body. I seen his rack. His rack almost looks like a whitetail rack. It doesn't fork or anything. You know, we've seen all kinds of animals during the trip. You know, something that was a real treat for me to get to see, the sage grouse was very cool. Yeah. And we've seen those several times and seen a lot of those. Like I said, in this
longhorn population.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, hundreds of antelope. So as far as an outdoorsman, sportsman's paradise, I don't know that the place gets any better than this.
It's the diversification is there. If you're talking the Rocky Mountain, Colorado, Rocky Mountain West, whatever you want for animals, they're on Rio Romo.
Yeah, well, this place is absolutely gorgeous, and I appreciate you letting us come out here and spend a couple of days running around on it.
Yeah, it's been
Rick,
fun.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend.
Outdoor Lending offers a consultative approach to farm and recreational land lending. With relationships in mind, Outdoor Lending's concierge service matches the lender with the appropriate lending partner. Outdoor Lending, where we find you the best loan for your land. Learn more at outdoorlending.com.
It's what we've been waiting for all year. All the preparation. The early mornings and late nights. Hot, cold, wet or windy. Mother Nature isn't doing anyone any favors. From the piney woods of the south to the old-growth hardwoods of the east, through the ocean of Midwestern prairies and down deep into the marsh, you simply won't find more effective hunting camo. Gear for hunters, by hunters. Gear that works just as hard as those wearing it. Learn more about the world's best-selling camo at truetimber.com.
The Slash Broken Box Ranch offers 1,400 acres just 15 minutes north of Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and features world-class hunting, fishing, and excellent livestock and hay production. The Elk River flows over a mile through the ranch and offers exceptional fishing and historic water rights. The ranch boasts a 3,000-square-foot home with ample outbuildings for your storage needs. Elk hunting on the ranch is excellent with over-the-counter tags plus good hunting for mule deer, antelope, and upland game. For more information, call 866-741-8323 or visit HaydenOutdoors.com. This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Outdoor Lending. We find the best loan for your land.
So let's just go swing that way and then work them back into the wind at a big group. I don't know if we worry about blockers that much.
Okay.
I don't know where you block them.
Yeah, other than right there on the...
We can push them right to the implement deal on the feed yard and they won't fly across the feed yard.
They shouldn't.
They'll go up.
Right.
Let's do that.
Now every year a bunch of the Hayden family gets together to do an annual pheasant hunt. Upland hunting has always been a passion for Leo, and he passed that passion on to Dax and Seth and the rest of the Hayden family.
The board hunt was really fun in Colby, Kansas, and Billy and I are headed off to Enders, Nebraska. We have a hunting lodge in Enders, and it's really great. Every year we end the season there. It's kind of a tradition. We've been doing it for about 45 years, my dad tells me, and I think last year he told me that he and his buddy had hunted 61 years on opening day of pheasant season. So I guess I can tell you that that's a tradition that we're committed to.
And here come the birds. Hens.
Lots of hens.
Rooster! Rooster! Got. Looks like the Winchesters are working.
Late season hunting in January in Nebraska is kind of tough, and a lot of times the hunting is kind of spent. There's not as many birds last season as there is in the early season, but we just have fun being together.
It's funny, when you crest a hill, it's just a whole nother world over here. This is pretty good habitat here. I would say there'd be some birds in here for sure.
Oh, dogs are a little birdie.
Got a point over there.
Oh, there's a rooster. Go! Hey, John. I remember the first time I shot at a pheasant. Rooster! Oh, here they come. Rooster! John! Rooster! Rooster! Stoned him.
We started out up north of Imperial and had a really good hunt up next to a feed yard. A really good time. The dogs had some good work and some poor shooting.
Rooster! That one got out of there.
And the dogs got to see a lot of poor shooting. For the Hayden bunch, it was the lowest, but we killed some pheasants and had some fun and put up a lot of birds. And then moved down south of town in the afternoon and got to hunt some of those quintessential corners for wildlife corners introduced by Pheasants Forever. And so we have a set of those that we get to hunt, and a great landowner lets us hunt those.
We got the wind out of the north in a double corner. Makes it a little awkward. We'd like to hunt half of it at once, but these birds by the end of the year are smart, and we've hunted it that way several times, so we're trying to spread out like a SWAT team, you might say, and then take it north in a way they've never been hunted before.
Ha ha! Tricky little head. Go, Wrigley, go!
It's amazing to me to be able to stand here and tell you all that we have a television show in our third year on RFDTV, and that it would be about life on the land. And truly sharing our life on the land with everyone has been a blast. We have some wonderful folks and some country people that do a great job representing their clients in the sale of farm, ranch, and recreational properties. And it's a family business, and we feel like our customers become a big part of that extended family when we are allowed to sell some of their finest assets. It's no small matter to talk about selling farms and ranches and recreational properties that have been in families for generations and for them to trust us with that type of seriousness in their life and that type of dedication that they've put into the ground.
Well, that was pretty fun. That's a lot of birds for last weekend, basically, of the season. We've got a few more days, but hunting the Corners for Wildlife program here in Dundee County, Nebraska. And
wasn't bad. The shooting was, you know, left a little bit to be desired, but it was a good day.
Form, was it?
No.
What do you say? We go back and clean these up and fry them up?
They're gonna taste good tonight, aren't they?
Yep.
Yep. A Dax Hayden special recipe.
Not Dax Hayden. It's a Hayden family recipe. They get a little defensive when I claim it.
For more information on any of our great properties for sale, please call 866-741-8323 or visit us online at haydenoutdoors.com.